Hey everyone, Renee here. Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading is for the week of July 10th, 2022. So it roughly covers from July 10th till about the 17th or 18th, 2022. Choose one of these cards, which card you feel drawn to right now. Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Once you have made your choice, look below at those timestamps and fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Hello, Group 1, if you chose the first card. This is your reading for this week, so let's see what your first card is. So for you, we have Enchantment. Beautiful card. So something is going to enchant you this week. Let's draw a few butterfly cards for the week and see what else I can tell you. We'll draw a few more oracle cards and then I'm going to get into the tarot. All right, so for you we have hobbies. So hobbies will be a focus this week. And retirement. So it might not mean literal retirement. It might just mean taking a break. Maybe you're on vacation. Maybe you are in between jobs, or maybe you are in fact considering retirement and you're getting more into your hobbies, or you're learning new hobbies this week. Maybe you're enchanted by something you've always wanted to learn and you've turned it into a hobby. So let's see what else I can tell you. We have Coral Goddess coming through, refresh, regeneration, renewal. So it is a week of regeneration, of feeling refreshed. Kind of makes sense next to that retirement card. And also for you, we have Sienna. Plans, preparation, and training is going to be important for you this week, Group 1. So as I'm shuffling the tarot cards, I'll take a look at all the oracle cards. I mean, all together, it kind of makes sense. I feel the enchantment may have to do with a new hobby or something you're planning for the future. Maybe you're shifting in the area of work, school, career, or business. It does feel like there's a shift happening. That would make sense. We do have a full moon. I think it's called a buck moon, a thunder moon, and it's in Capricorn this week on the 13th. So pay attention to that. Let's see what else I can tell you with the tarot. All right. 3 of Wands. Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups in the middle, one of my favorite cards. The Hierophant. And the Fool can be new beginnings. 3 of Wands, definitely you are considering the further future. You're coming up with a game plan. What is it you want to do? What is it you like to do? How do you want your future to look? You're designing your future here, which makes sense with the cards above, all these oracle cards, with the hobbies and the retirement and the regeneration or the refreshing or the renewal of something, and then planning and preparing for something else. Knight of Wands goes in to something new very passionately, full force, jumping ahead with an idea or a goal or a project. Ace of Cups, look at that. Wow. So these are emotions, and for me it's just joy and bliss and spending time with loved ones. It can be your family, it can be your soul family, your friends, your partner, but that it does indicate there is a strong bond this week. Relationships are overall very strong, very deep connections with these people, and you're feeling it this week, despite kind of the main theme being on changes, hobbies, work, that type of thing. The Hierophant, the Fool, new beginnings, balancing. So here I'm getting, you're balancing the old with the new. Maybe you are shifting your work or business from what it was to what it could be. it's kind of like modernizing something, you know, like back in the day when businesses didn't have computers, and then all of a sudden most businesses were kind of forced to be online and everybody had a computer to use at work. It's that kind of a modernization I feel that's happening for you this week in the areas of career, work, school, or business. The Fool does show us you're taking a leap, you're taking a chance. It's kind of a leap of faith, but it's something you're very passionate about. And it does look like it's something that can be very successful for you. And I can feel the excitement building up for you this week as you go into mid-July towards the end of July. I do want to draw specifically on enchantment and see what we get for you. Yeah, Six of Wands. This has to do with achieving goals and being respected and admired for work that you do, whether it is artwork or something creative or your business. If it's enchanting you, if it's interesting you, if you feel attracted to something this week, a new project, a hobby, a new type of job, a business idea, this is the week where your genius level is really high. Okay? Nine of Cups, there's the wish card, kind of validating whatever it is you're kind of coming up with will probably be a success. Success meaning it brings you a lot of joy and a lot of satisfaction and enables you to be financially stable. Maybe not a millionaire, but maybe so for some of you. Three of Coins, working with other people. So you're bringing other people on board with this idea is kind of what I'm getting here. Three of Swords, there's, okay, heartbreak, disappointment. I want to see in what area, and the Five too, the Knight of Swords. So I feel that there's some kind of a news happening or coming your way this week that kind of upsets you. I don't feel like it's going to turn your world upside down. It's a little bit of a disappointment. I feel like it's about a loved one. For example, maybe your best friend calls you and she announces that she's getting a divorce, or your son calls you and announces that he didn't get the promotion he wanted. It's something that is upsetting you, but I feel like it's upsetting you through a person that you are very close to. So it's not directly upsetting you. I feel like it's upsetting you through a person that you love dearly. But all in all, it does look like a week to focus on the new and the far future. What do you want to be doing in 5, 10, 15 years? And kind of build off of what you feel interested in and build off of what you are enchanted by. Let me take a look at these colors. I mean, we've got the coral and the brown kind of showing up a little bit everywhere. Coral is the color, it's a pinkish hue. It's the color of the heart chakra, of love and healing grief and all that. But a lot of these browns and the darker greens and the reddy brown tones like sienna is essentially a very grounding color. It's a very balancing, grounding color, being grounded to that earth energy. So I feel like that's probably your main focus this week is, okay, I'm enchanted by this, I'm interested in this hobby, this thing, whatever, this idea. I'm done with the past, I'm moving on to the future, retiring something that's old. How can I manifest that dream of mine here on the earth plane? Okay? All right, Group 1, I hope this helps you. Have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 2, how are you? If you chose the second card, this is your reading for this week. So your first card is Transition. Interesting card. You might want to take a look at Group 1's video. This word kind of fits that reading as well. We have a transition happening for you this week, Group 2. So let's draw some butterfly cards for you, Group 2. And see what else I can tell you. about this week as we move into mid-July, which I can't believe it's already mid-July. Summer has flown by. Keep the faith. And memories. So being a little bit nostalgic this week. Your guides and angels want you to keep the faith this week. Don't let anything get you down. Don't let anything stray you from your goals. We have Gray Goddess coming through with business, duty, and obligation, getting things done. Whatever needs to be done, you're getting it done this week, Group 2. And Emerald Goddess, the lucky goddess, fortune, luck, and luxury, also affiliated with the sign of Cancer. So that's the lucky card. That is the lucky card. It is telling you there is a reason to keep the faith here. Things are going to turn out just fine. Whatever this transition might be, it's going to be just fine. You're doing the work. Maybe you're planning things as much as you can. We can't control everything, but you're doing your best. And, we can manifest our own luck, right? By staying positive, keeping a good attitude, keeping the faith. Let's see what we get with the tarot. So we have 10 of Cups, beautiful. 8 of Cups. Page of Swords. Ace of Cups also came up for Group 1. And the Chariot. And the deck I'm using here is Tarot of Mystical Moments. I love it. One of my favorite decks. So let's take a look at your cards. 10 of Cups, happy family. 8 of Cups, what are you leaving behind? It is a transition. That's a transitionary card. As is the 7 of Swords. You have, actually for me, you have the 3 cards for me that would mean transitioning and movement into the new, into the unknown, going from one place to another. Some of you, maybe you're literally moving this week. Others of you, maybe you're taking a vacation, a long awaited, a long overdue vacation. Others of you, this is some kind of familial transition. You're leaving a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore. You are letting go of the past, of things that have been holding you back. Could be more emotional for some of you, but definitely it's transition. Page of Swords, let's see what that's about. The Moon, the unknown, the intuition. We have the King of Coins. Okay, so there's news coming in with this page, communication coming in regards to this King of Coins. That's usually a male, but obviously could be a female. Usually it's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this person, if it's not you, whoever this is, they're upset about something. There's a loss. They're grieving something. It could be you grieving the past. Finally able to let go of some parts of your past that you need to in order to move forward with these 2 cards and the Chariot card. It's letting go of the past, dealing with the emotions, and eventually letting go of those negative emotions, trauma, tragedy, grieving, sadness, hurt. And this is bliss, moving into bliss, the Ace of Cups, which I am going to draw on that as well. We have the new beginning, taking a leap of faith with the Fool. We have the 5 of Swords. It can be a challenge, but we do have the King of Swords. So for me, this can mean moving into a relationship with a person being personified here as the King of Swords. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It could be someone who's very intelligent, who's very learned, who has a degree or is certified, or who works as a judge, because he's usually very fair-minded, he or she. So it's moving forward, taking a chance on this relationship that might be or might have been a little bit back and forth, okay? Up and down. 5 of Swords can be battles. It can mean, maybe everything isn't sunshine and roses, but underneath it all, there is true love. So you're kind of getting a message here to maybe overlook the small stuff, or at least don't blow it out of proportion. Focus on your heart chakra, your feelings towards this person, and know that, well, this can be my soulmate card. So know that this person just might be a soulmate for you. And for some of you, this is representing the person that you're leaving, the relationship that you're leaving. Despite the good memories, something went wrong and it's time to leave. The Chariot, goals being reached, moving forward. We have the 10 of Swords. And the Empress, healing. This is just healing. Definitely healing from past pain and moving more into the feminine, moving into nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, loving yourself. It's very inner work for you this week, group 2. It's very emotional. It's emotion-based for most of you this week. This transition is something that's probably happening within you. Again, some of you might be literally moving or leaving a job or a relationship that doesn't serve you any longer. Even with any of those things, there's still a transition happening within you. You're becoming stronger. You are becoming more confident as you move forward. Let's do one more tarot card for you, group 2, and see what we get. So we have the King of Coins, which has come up twice. So you probably do have Earth very prevalent in your astrological chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me know in the comments if you are, in fact, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn sun or moon sign, because we have both the Kings of Cups or Pentacles coming up in this deck. I did not remove any cards in this deck. When you get the deck, you're able to choose one of the kings to keep in the deck. I just kept all of them because why not? You can make your own rules with oracle cards and tarot, I believe. You can do what you want as a reader. So coming up twice is a big deal. There's a lot of earth energy happening here. And that also kind of solidifies or validates my feeling that you leaving this past behind is just resulting in you being stronger than ever. Also a lot of earth energy with the Empress. So there's a lot of earth energy coming through for you. And keep the faith. You will always have your good memories. You will always have that. But sometimes it's time to move on. It's time to change or make a change. All right? So there you have it. Have a great week. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose the 3rd card, this is your reading for this week. So your first card is Divine Timing. So there's some kind of serendipitous timing happening for you this week, and we'll find out more with some more cards. Let's draw a few of my butterfly cards. And see what else we get for you, group 3. So we also have forgiveness. We have religion and spirituality. Now I'm going to pick up my deck and we'll draw 2 of these and see what else we get for you. Purple Goddess coming through with dignity, nobility, and prominence. And And we have Salmon Goddess coming through. Obstacles, perseverance, and persistence. So, while I'm shuffling the tarot cards, I will look at these oracle cards. Something is happening divinely. It's all about the timing this week. I like how we have the word divine and we also have religion and spirituality here. And right in between them is that forgiveness card. Isn't it a quote? To forgive is divine. I believe it's a quote or something like that. And it absolutely is, because I'm sure you've heard we do not necessarily forgive for the other person, although that can be a major factor. We forgive for ourselves as well, because it's a burden that we can carry if we're holding on to hurt, pain, or a grudge per se, right? If we hold on to that, it causes us the most pain. Then we have dignity, nobility, prominence. You will achieve dignity, nobility, and prominence by overcoming obstacles and by persevering, which I feel like you've been doing for a long time anyway. Okay? Group 3, I feel like the past probably 3 to 5 years have been extremely challenging for you. You've probably experienced some losses, some deaths, some painful endings of relationships, of jobs. Lots of shifts happening the past 3 to 5 years, group 3. And what you've learned is that you are a spiritual being. You are worthy of forgiveness, and you are hopefully possibly able to forgive others at this point, which you're unable to do it unless you have brought out the issue, you've faced the issue, accepted the issue, healed from the issue, and then, this is my opinion, and then the forgiveness comes, okay? So I feel that although this reading is for you this week, I feel that this is marking a point that is the beginning of probably a 4 to 6 month period of you really feeling more loved, lovable, more worthy, feeling more grounded, feeling lighter because you're letting go of anger and grudges. And I feel that it's going to be a big part of your life. Your spirituality has slowly been becoming a big part of your life. Now, dignity, nobility, and prominence could be in your career. So let's see what we get with the tarot. And also this one, the Salmon Goddess, could be about your work, career, school as well. We'll see. King of Cups coming up first. So you could be a Scorpio, or someone involved could be a Scorpio in particular, or another water sign, Pisces or Cancer. We have the High Priestess. Wow. Those two together, super psychic abilities, okay? You are very intuitive. We have 7 of Coins, 6 of Wands. Right underneath that one, makes sense to me. And the 2 of Wands, okay. So let's draw on the King and the High Priestess and see what your intuition is going to help you with, in particular this week. Wow, we have the Star, the Wish card, Fame, the 7, okay. An ending. Interesting, because the Death card is the Scorpio card. The King of Cups is Scorpio. The Death is the Scorpio card. It's the 8th house, the house of death and rebirth and regeneration. I feel that you have been flexing your intuitive muscles, so to speak. And maybe you want to make a career out of it. That's a possibility. I would say go for it, especially with the High Priestess card next. Or maybe you just want to start following your intuition even more, because we all have intuition. You learn how to follow it. What does it do? It makes your life a little bit easier. A little bit easier. because it can help you to be grounded. It can help you to recognize things that are not good for you. It can help you to recognize choices that might be bad, choices that might be better for you. So for you, group 3, definitely keep working on your intuition. You have very strong natural psychic abilities is what I'm getting. And honestly, some of you could become well known for your psychic abilities. Maybe you incorporate it into something else. Maybe you're merging your psychism with something else and you're starting your own thing. And that's where this might come in, where you are respected, you are in a position of dignity and nobility and prominence in your field. You're very well known in your field. Maybe you're just starting to incorporate that into the work that you do now, whatever it is. But it's definitely going to catapult you into some kind of a status here. All right, 7. Yeah, there's higher learning, doing something the way it's always been done. We've got a page coming in. And then 9, yeah. So what we're seeing here is something that's been slow to start will soon gain traction. And before you know it, what you are doing, building, or changing will be finished. It's not going to be quite finished this week, but you are being promised that it will be finished. You're being promised the nobility, the prominence of your position in career, whatever it might be. But it's kind of all starting right about now. Let's draw on the 2. Yeah, taking leaps of faith. Definitely. We have the 2 of Wands. Look at this. Look at this beauty. 2 of Wands moving all the way to the 3. What's in between them? Knight of Wands and the Empress. 2 of Wands. You've gotten to a point. You've worked hard to get there. You're considering what you have to do to get to your next goal, which is this. Well, you might have to jump through hoops. You might have to jump through burning hoops. You're taking action. You might have to rely on your nurturing ability. You might be very creative. You might have to rely on your creativity here. The Empress is very creative. It's all about fertility. Not just being pregnant or having a baby, but fertility of mind, fertility of ideas, birthing new ideas creatively. That will get you to the point where you are way up high, right? High on the horse, as they say. Well, that's a hummingbird, but in the regular image, the person's on a horse. And you are secure, you're stable, you are dignified, you are now able to look out further into the future. What do I want to do now, rather than what do I have to do? So it's kind of a natural progression for you, and it's all kind of starting this week. So what does this mean in a nutshell for you this week? You need to know everything is divinely timed. You need to know that you have to be patient. What you're doing now is definitely going to pay off. What you're planning now is probably going to happen. Not without challenges, okay? You're going to get challenges, you're going to get obstacles. But you're very strong. You have the ability to overcome those obstacles. You have to forgive, let go of the past, forgive yourself, forgive others. You want to incorporate religion, spirituality, intuition, love of self. Purple is also the crown chakra, where you feel worthy of love. You feel worthy of success. You feel worthy of love. There's even a crown right here, okay? And maybe you have not really believed that until now, group 3. But wow, great things are in store for you. Please keep practicing your intuition, your intuitive techniques. I do have some techniques on Patreon if you'd like to join for just, I think it's just $10 a month. I have some psychic tools on there. I have Tarot 101, Tarot 202 instructional videos on how to read tarot, how to use tarot. You can cancel anytime. It's a really good deal. So you could join for a month for $10, watch most of my videos and cancel. There's no penalties. But please, please keep practicing your intuition. Let's draw one more tarot card for you. Look at that, 10 of Cups. Joy, love, comfort, serenity, happiness. That's your goal, and you're getting there. Thanks. Bye.